like a good thing when you first look at it, but democracy only works when you agree with it. Then it's best to favor a totalitarian state. I'm not sure about this one.
I think smoking is an invasion of my body, and I've always wanted to shoot people. I'm right behind the proposition.
Me too. Thanks, Michelle.
I also wanted to say
Oh,
hi
for
to
sure.
my
Get in.
stepbrother Phil, who's been undergoing a hair transplant today. Hey, Phil, if you're listening, I hope you're sick this time. I won't tell anyone you've got plugs, honey. I'm really proud of you.
That's great, honey. But if you want shout-outs, call the rep station.
That's offensive, and I'm really offended by what you're saying. I'm a smoker. This used to be a free country.
Right on, dog.
When?
I just finished doing a bala in jail.
Gotcha. Yes, good point. But remember, our founding fathers grew tobacco. It relaxed them between stressful stints of genocide and witch burning. And you're so against raising taxes. Smokers pay more taxes than anyone. My grandfather smoked his whole life. He lived until he was 32. So what I'm saying is, why can't we encourage more smoking and use the money to pay for better health care and some cultural programs, bringing expressive dance and sun worship back to the inner cities?
Worrying about the inner city has ruined your academic career. And this woolly thinking is gonna ruin your chances of getting anywhere with me tonight.
Promise?
The thing is, smoking is good because it lets people make a lot of money. But so is selectively culling the population. So what I'm proposing is a change in the proposition. Let people smoke, but make cigarettes much cheaper and force everyone to smoke. That way we weed out the weak, make a lot of money in tax, and keep our national heritage intact.
Line 2, you're on I Say, You Say.
Hi. I listen every time to your show. It's really made me
it's
think
on
about
now,
the world
baby
a whole
girl.
new way. I moved out of the city because it sucks. Now I
Hey,
live
don't
in
worry,
a compound
sugar.
surrounded by barbed wire and shoot and kill anyone I don't recognize on my land.
Go on,
Just want to
baby.
say thank you. That's some quality broadcasting.
Yeah,
Baby, you
thanks.
incredible, but I'm
That makes
amazing.
me feel a lot better about myself. Have you got a question?
Yeah, I got
Ah,
corpses
baby,
of
that was
15
great.
illegal immigrants in my yard. I killed them all myself with my bare hands. Can I get a tax break for all this unpaid work?
Good question. I would certainly hope so. Ask your accountant if you can register them as dependents. Then hide most of your net worth offshore in a complex money laundering system designed to support the drugs trade. Then you can pay virtually no taxes and complain about how awful you think the whole country is, knowing you're doing as little as possible to help.
Cool, thanks. That's good advice.
I'm appalled at you, Mary Phillips.
Ugh, why?
Because that man has a garden full of corpses, and you're talking about money laundering.
Yes, it's a great opportunity for some profit-centric thinking.
You missed a wonderful opportunity to talk about recycling and organ donation.
Oh, God, give me strength. I married a fool.
I married him.
You know, when we first met, Peyton, I thought you were so glamorous with your long hair and big ideas. You were studying a PhD in cultural ceramic history or cross-cultural underwear or something, and I was very young, very foolish. Now I see you for what you are.
And what's that exactly?
Intellectual cesspit, a middle-class disaster, a guilt trip wrapped in neuroses and completely unable to function in this society.
Move, bitch! Move out the way, fucker! I'm too high for this shit. Move!
To confuse us, ghosts, time travel, and the flushing toilet. Which way did Newton's toilet spiral? And finally, are women made from snow? We explore deep and get to the truth. This is Area 53. Hello, you're on the line.
Yeah, hi. I'm a truck driver and listen to your show all the time. I see a lot of...
There's no one time, caller? You're in Area 53.
Do not use your moron. It's evil. It made me kill my doctor.
Why would we worry about a chemical that the government puts into the water? Animals can now be trained to fly, including several species of bird. Think about the military applications. Come on, caller.
Hi, about hackers being bothered, through the phone. Do you think they can pinpoint my location?
Look, it's good for the economy to live in constant fear. I mean, the phone company, they have your name on the bill. They know your number. Oh!
I knew it.
Hello, Julie from Liberty City. You're on the line.
A cowboy ghost has been haunting my house.
I want you to take off your clothes. Stand at the window. Stand there for hours each night. Lure him in. Trapping rogue spirits is dangerous work, especially topless. Take lots of photographs. All right, who's got a theory for me? Next.
Hey man, love the show. But when are you guys gonna start seeing the bigger picture? We're being lied to, man. Hey, move along there! Don't help, but you know you're virtually one of them. So you know what I'm talking about.
Please, just attempt to make sense. That's all I'm asking. Last night, as I was laying in my pod meditating, and it occurred to me, why are you even listening to me? Turn off all electrical devices, including your radio. Hector and San Garcia, why are you still listening?
Because I was hoping you could explain these noises.
What noises?
God, not you too.
Now think about the things we talked about. Think seriously.
my own business.
Think. Can it
Come
be
back
real?
here, maggot.
Can it be false? We'll see you next time in Area 53. Be careful out there, wherever
Right through your mind.
That was Area 53. We're sorry.
Deal with your ignorance in 1 minute flat. Complex issues in 60 seconds. WCTR.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for chicken.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for a feast. Eat a 90-piece bucket, you can tell.
He's been to Clucking Bell. The chicken is a bird with a tiny brain.
So we assume he doesn't feel
No.
fine.
Take care, man.
Hell yeah, it's righteous. Marlo, it merits pride and respect.
Clucking Bell! If you enjoy it, the chicken didn't die in vain.
It's a favorite show with serial killers and stalkers. Lonely Hearts is next.
All through the sultry anonymity of night and some of the day, you're on Lonely Hearts on WCTR, West Coast Talk Radio. Or as I like to call it, we can't
Not getting
talk
any
right.
younger here.
I love you all. I'm your host, Christy McIntyre. Let's go to the phones.
Hi, Christy, my wife and I love your show. It really helps.
Aw, thanks. Do you want to tell us about it?
I'm losing patience fast now, bro.
What's the news, Slugger?
What's going on?
The Midlife Crisis Center saved my life.
What's your problem? Get away from me. I smoke a... Playing with me?
You wonder why, or perhaps not. Brian from West cheer us.
Hey, dude, my name's Brian. I'm Ron. Cheers. I want to talk about the bar.
You're gonna just repeat back what you say and never listen. Are you brain dead, Brian?
Oh, actually, it's ironic that you say that. It's because my wife's been brain dead for years now.
Oh, so sorry. I seemed all insensitive for a second there, possibly ruining my career. Would it help if I slept with you?
Probably not, dude. No,
You're sick!
I get away with it all the time. Even after I did it with her sister. Actually, our relationship is better than ever. The passion is amazing. It's like I'm a new person. If she was back to the way she was before the accident, wow, I'd put her in a coma myself. I mean, it's fantastic.
That's very informative. You know, last night I wondered what it would be like to be brain dead. Then I watched My Five Uncles. God, I'd love to live in that house. Remember, a heart can mend, but a divorce lasts forever. Unless he makes you a widow. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Lonely Hearts. I was just calling up there because I was listening and I figured out, you know, that I can help out some of y'all clients. You know, this is none other than Jizzy, the proprietor of the Pleasure Domes Club. Anybody out there lonely, first of all, with all the people on this planet walking around, there's no reason for anybody to be lonely. You understand? That's why I'm in the business of keeping people with company. You know what I'm saying? People who got low self-esteem, and they need to pick me up. They need to come down to the Pleasure Dome, hang out with me, Jizzy, and my girls, you know what I'm saying? They gonna keep me company, have you feeling good. And this goes for everybody. I don't care who you are, how old you are. So come on down and hang out with me if you're lonely. And I'm gonna tell you something. You won't be lonely from the moment you walk in the door, because somebody's gonna grab your hand, and it's gonna be all about to get down from that.
Good grief, that's not the way Lonely Hearts works at all. Is anyone here suffering? I want pain, misery, desolation, all the important things.
Hi, this is Tamara. I'm a stalker.
Ah, that's really beautiful. Tell everyone about it.
My man, well, I call him that, even though he's broken off all contact and is married to someone else. I killed the Giselle and sent his heart to him in an envelope. He liked it so much, he told the police and even the newspapers. Then I burnt down his place of business, and now I have a special surprise for him.
Ah, you have a great week. Isn't that really beautiful? That's all we have time for. If your heart is lonely, listen to other losers and you won't be lonely anymore. You'll want to spend the rest of your life in isolation, away from people, which is progress after all. Until...
Play the opening. Welcome back to the Trading Zone. Now it's time for something really important. Fat men talking about games they don't really understand, played by people they don't know. I'm your host, Derek Thackeray. What a crazy year it's been. Let's recap. Drug scandals involving preschool soccer moms. Woo! And the national finals, rich and popular people are fighting it out. Attention, the country is in mourning. And most importantly, sports, where we talk to a fitness expert about the crucial role of endorsed clothing. And who could forget, we visit the greatest moments.
Here he comes. He's in the shadows. There he is. Is he going to make it? Yes, he did. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just witnessed is the biggest moment in world history. Who cares about a Declaration of Independence or discovery of...
Let's roll, homie. Families.
Yeah, I'm always down. What are we gonna do?
Oh, you think I'm a
that
bitch?
They put dust in my weed.
Your barber needs
hey, over here.
for that, CJ.
Man, this is so ghetto.
I'm gonna put in some work.
Excuse me.
We off on the hoorah.
Up there, fool ass up.
Ass if you disrespect
You better
my
not
sport
kill
team.
us, CJ.
Okay. The Wolves, that's team playing sports as if they
You
can.
like what you see?
I don't care who's sleeping with who on the team.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. Okay. Hey, let's take another
Taste
call.
the
Who's on the
What
phone?
beautiful
Hello,
eyes.
caller.
Look at
You're
you,
on with the tight end of radio.
Hey, I'm a big Olympics fan. Always have been since day one. Been to
Motherfucker. Hey, you pushing me?
We gonna roll, homie, or what?
Hey, can I get a rain check on that?
Okay, let's do this. Get in.
make me puke. Anyone can run. My ex-wife made me an athlete. I ran my ass off.
Lucha, where you?
I tell you, when I was a kid, there were only 3 sports that mattered: football, baseball, and killing communists. And I had a great childhood, really great, even if my uncle did come into my room that late at night drunk. Anyway,
Out of my way!
Anyway, look, who's on the line? We got a Caledonians fan on the line. Tough times, huh? Hey, your whole life revolving around rich men playing poorly.
Man, I totally
sleep with
identify
a
with
record except
shallow
baby.
heroes who I don't know personally. God, I love a dude with a big pituitary gland. I love the Callies, man, but you know, this year, I'm telling you, they're going to need to score some points and get some yardage and win the game.
Yeah, if they don't win, men will be beating their wives with good reason. Hey, they got to start playing to win, trying to score some on the other team. Hey, I wish I had a wife so she could beat me.
Here's what I say, man. If you want to be number one, you got to go for first place.
I know. Hey, I mean, you know, it's great stating the obvious, but once you get paid for it, things get really complicated.
Man, I was at their training camp this spring, in the locker room, dude. Guys were getting changed, man. I mean, they were really getting prepared. Shoes were going on, feet. Shirts were going on, the shirt part of their body, serious faces on them, and you could tell they were going to play this game.
Bottom line is, if they don't score more points than the other team, they can't win.
Yeah, man. God, you have some spooky insights in
Psycho!
sports, dude. I love your show, man.
You tripping.
Hey, relax right here for a second.
on, stand up.
Man, I heard a lot about your driving,
let you
man.
by, then go stand in line for the bathroom. I mean, half the time we can barely walk anyway, all right? So I'll be handing out petitions that say support the team. Don't leave the game pee at your seat. Go into the phone.
I'm a big fight fan. Love a bit of a punch-up. Since my wife and children are taken into a shelter, my friend said, Chuck, you obviously love hitting things. So I've gotten into boxing. How about that fight between Gonzalez and Jack?
Well, there's one thing about boxing I always remember. You know, one man wins, the other goes home a loser. Because in boxing, unlike most sports, gravity works downwards.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hey, Derek Thackeray don't shit on no one. But, I do...
So glad I'm off the sauce.
What's up, Holmes? Hold up!
Who gives me a redwood in my
Yo,
jacket?
give me some love,
If I
homie.
come back as a superhero, I want to be called that. It's a Morphophallus type.
Hey, follow me,
Let's go,
dude.
CJ. Okay, get in.
It's about marking your territory, my dear. You don't mark your territory, do you? You should...
This is Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Foreigners
Okay,
are coming.
let's do
Who
this.
are they,
Get in.
and why should we care? The FDA warns shampoo is killing your unborn child. Plus, protests continue outside the Zebra Bar Candy Company. Now for traffic and transit with Richard Burns.
That's right, Leanne. I'm Richard Burns. The aftermath of the devastating
Now we're
earthquake
rolling,
continues.
CJ.
Travel is still severely restricted statewide. Officials say there are still no reported casualties, which is truly unfortunate as it makes for incredibly boring news. The federal government is still refusing aid to help rebuild bridges, and everyone is blaming each other. The governor is threatening to bomb Australia, despite scientific proof it wasn't their fault. Richard Burns, WCTR.
Police say gang trouble is on the rise again,
driving
especially in
nuts.
Los Santos. Sources believe it is linked to the rising drugs trade, while others blame the fascist pigs. Also in gang news, customs officials report a huge influx of Russian mobsters and cheap weapons since the fall of the wall. The governor's office said everything is okay. In Vinewood news, rapper Mad Dog was celebrating the launch of his new clothing line. Richard caught up with him.
Think about Mad Dog is think about becoming a...
You tripping. Get in the car.
I got labels coming out, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing drinks. I got shoes, tires, rims.
Also today, a Tourette's theater group banned from the park, unless they take out money.
Shotgun.
And finally,
That's better,
in foreign
CJ. This
news,
is
a
cool.
suspected U.S. agent was caught in Panama selling weaponry to right-wing guerrillas, causing a major incident. But we plan mostly to gloss over the implications and hope you enjoy some sporting activity tonight. The State Department is advising against foreign travel. This was Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Let's be careful out there.
Do you worry
By
that
the other
nobody
night, and I'll
likes
show you what.
Hey, family's over here. Yeah. Get your fat ass up, stay close. Come on, stay close. Get your fat ass up, stay close.
Cabrón, you're tapado.
And forbidden fruit.
You better
Stay
not
tuned.
kill us,
It's
CJ.
the Wild Traveler. Next.
Security Wild Traveling is brought to you by the Ultimate Disc in the Dark Association of America, who encourages you to get out and play hard. Hello, I'm James Badiston, World Traveler.
The meeting's
This
gonna
is
start
the
without-
Wild Traveler. We're discussing the world and all of its many pleasures. Let me put it like this. Why have a hot dog from an uncanny vendor by the
Midlife
bathroom
crisis
when
center
you could
saved
attend
my
a
life.
beer-guzzling
It's pretty
marathon
nice.
in Germany
Have you
with
tried inversion
enormous
therapy?
men and
Not that I
tasty,
know.
wonderful
Later,
German
baby.
wurst.
Bye, baby.
The world is full of incredible things, and you can discover them for yourself. Come along, I'll take you there. It was dusk, and the sun bled red over the city of Thailand as Chen brought me a sparkling water.
Nice
Then
pace to check out the
lovely
ladies.
young boy.
Keep it fast, CJ.
The war is falling, and we can only unite by visiting these epochs of culture. Where a man can be himself.
Keep up your feet, CJ.
It's really
Dress in
necessary.
gladiator clothing if he likes. We mustn't force our way and culture upon other peoples. Rather, breathe it in. Become part of it.
Relax here, I'm going on ahead, homies.